right, and we are back for a daily in 2023. What is this? But we just had the update for March come down, and it had a couple of things I wanted to take a look at and do some things. So I figured, why not get in here and do the daily, talk about my thoughts, and see where we are at with everything. So let's jump into this right now. I guess the big thing that came out today was, for me at least, and for a lot of OG players who have been wanting it, we finally got Cura as a super evolution. And again, I am a very casual Monster Super League player, but going through this, I do know Fire Cura is used a lot in a bunch of stuff. So again, taking a look at the artwork versus what the in-game model looks like, I think they did a really good job. The little one looks cute, and so does the tall version. They all look good so far, so I think they did a great job with her super evolution as far as she looks. And again, this Astromon is a recovery Astromon and is used for a lot of things. So yeah, there is that. Water, actually, let's see what the pink. The pink looks cute. I like it. Definitely like that. We got water, wood, and good old light and dark. So yeah, I'm glad they finally got around to doing this. It's one of those promises that they like to say certain things, and then it takes them a couple years to get to it. But yeah, Super Evolution for Cura's up, but I would wait just to get gems for the festival that will come down, and you might as well get the gems. At least save one of them if you're going to do any of them. If you got multiple, I should say, of them. But yeah. Now, the other thing to look at is we actually have, let's just go recent. What we have now with Tina, we have an upgrade. When we come over here to consecutive upgrades, we can now quick upgrade. However, they did say something was going to be lifted, and that is the fact that you stop at plus 15. But what I've noticed is when you do the quick upgrade here, it stops at plus 12. Oh, it actually went to max there. When I did this earlier, it actually stopped at the 12, like I hadn't done the gated part, which I don't know why they're putting gates in like that. Specifically, it makes no sense to gate newer players that they can't get to plus 15 on their gems. I get maybe newer players don't know necessarily not to like blow all their gold on getting to plus 15 early on. I could talk about that, but that's kind of the thing about it, is your gems need to be good, but obviously too early on you don't necessarily know not to really max out your gems until you start getting the 5-star or the 6-star gems. But with that though, I do finally have my Light Arthur. I actually just gemmed him up, but I just pulled a Water Arthur this morning, so luck have it, so I can finally have my Light Arthur, one I missed early on, because when I did my light selection when I first played the game, this is back in the day before they gave you pretty much everything, I got my Light Odin, but, it is what it is. She still is pretty good. She does have the adrenaline on her first skill, so on her normal skill is worth it. The aggression HP I thought would be amazing if you just gave her HP % gems, but the sad truth is how harshly aggression falls off. And again, I know my longtime viewers will be tired of me saying this, but I want that lifted. There's no reason why this can't hit as hard as, let's say, an attacking Astromon, if I decide to put nothing but HP on her, which, considering she's over 203,000 HP at this point, I would like to see her hit with the power of 203,000, obviously converted down, but I would love to see her hit as hard as, let's say, my Dark Persephone, just for fun. I think that would make these Astromon be a little bit more viable in certain aspects. But nonetheless, let's get this evolution going here. I think I am just going to burn my light gleams here, because why not? And because I am saving for my Persephone, light Persephone, I'm gonna save my holy gleam, or my variant gleam, I think, for her for when that festival does come out, because I do want to finish my Persephone line. So no light variant Arthur. I will hope to get one in the future, but holding my breath about how my luck is with this game. I'm not going to expect it. But there we go. So now we'll get the first one out. Let it go, let it fly. Now, I have slimed for the week, so I'm not going to get my 100 gems for doing all this, but, you know, I'm going to get enough for Arthur anyway out of the evolution, and just to kind of show that. Yeah, don't have any left, so it's fine. Kind of makes this process a little bit faster. I still wish they would come back and actually make it so that we can just get our gems right here on this screen instead of making us go all the way out. But they got to make us work for something at the end of the day. So it is what it is. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was a mistake that I didn't pick Light Arthur back in the day, but at the same time, you know, Light Arthur is just such a powerhouse. I kind of wish I would have had him for it, and especially when you get the free trinkets. Again, if you do a brand new account, you're basically handed some of the best Astromon in the game, and it's like, well, why not at that point, you know? And there we have it. Finally, my Light Arthur all the way done. And got him, just if you want curious about this, is just a Valor set, 6-star gems, attack percent with crit rate. I always run crit rate. Again, it's up in the air. The community, you know, can argue me tooth and nail about this, but generally speaking, I always run crit rate because I'm always running somebody like my my Water Persephone or Dark Persephone, already giving me the 23% chance to crit. So throwing him in here with a crit rate gem, he's already rocking 80% crit on top of Persephone, giving him 23%. So we're over the 100% crit rate. So I take it there. Now, we are going to mute the game audio because they don't know what audio balance is for this, and I don't want to blow your guys' ears off. And there we go. Ultimate Evolved Arthur with the attacker. So again, really good because of the 100% chance to shock, which is great for PvP, and then increase critical hit damage by 50%. This is where, again, you could argue me you want a crit damage gem instead of trying to guarantee 100% crit rate. Again, I will always agree with that, but at the same time, if I'm just running Arthur like I like to, this'll work just fine. You know, again, I'm not scoffing at over a 13,000 attack power when it compares to my Valkyrie, and it also compares. No, I mean it doesn't compare, but to Dark Persephone Ultimate Evolved. So, but yeah, cool. Now that is done, and let's double check what we got with these dailies. So, upgrade energy. We need to feed an Astromon, which we were just doing this with you. Let it go, let it fly. Now, what they changed with the dailies, again, while I am covering some of the new features, is now we have accept all down here, so we don't have to go through all of this stuff and have it go. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of like, why didn't you just say when it got completed, it just sends it to your box? You know, you could write the code to do it that way too. But regardless, they did add some new different, I should say, dailies. So we have 3 new dailies added on to it. So you only have to do 8 of these though to do it. So if you don't want to do one thing, you can do the other. As far as variety, since you guys know, I recorded a daily for literally a year long, 2 years ago now, which is crazy to say. Adding new things now, it's just kind of meh in my opinion. It doesn't change how this feels. It doesn't change what I'm gonna do. You know, I don't log in and go, you know, I feel like today I'm just going to go over and I'm just going to do this one. And then maybe I'm just going to do it. We've been doing the same dailies for almost 7 years at this point. It does not matter what you add to this. You would have to literally change all of these for it to matter. But, you know, again, don't take my criticism as me hating on this game. I obviously am playing it. I do love Monster Super League, but at 6 years now playing the game full time almost, casually I should say, you know, I get my criticisms. Allow me my criticisms, I should say, as a veteran player. But regardless, we still have this stuff. The claim the expedition reward one time is I'm pretty sure it's just doing this. Yeah. So for those of us who do the expeditions, which you should be sending Astromon out to get this, it's just free stuff. And it's also trinkets for your Astromon to be able to hopefully pull for one of these so you can work up every month to get your exclusive trinket. Don't discount that, I should say. But as far as that is concerned, okay, so that's claim that reward, purchase an item from the shop. That's obviously wrong thing. Is Camilla on the other side. So something from the shady shop, which we can just go through here right now. Nothing too special in there. What do we got for Nezpass since I'm checking everything out? What do we got here? Oh. There they are. They're usually on week 3, but so 5 wood super evolution gems. That's good. I will take those. I'm working on my gold right now to get that back up. But regardless, let's get our gems and move on with it, shall we? Trying to build those gems back up. Spent them on my Persephone. I guess that is something to also show here, is I wanted to pull for my light Persephone her trinkets, so I just applied them to my wood Persephone for now. So I have a full farming team for fun out there now of Ultimate Evolved. So that was a good thing that happened. That took about 10,000 gems, give or take, and about it was 2 free trinket pulls. So there was that on that. So let's get in here and watch the game crash. Nice. Let's load back into that, shall we? Good old Blue Stacks and Nox player, you know. The only thing I ask for, okay, I say this, I have this in my comment on my friends request thing, right? Or my friends list, whatever. This is all I hope to God they do. I hope if they're going a Genshin Impact-ish way with this game for the next Monster Super League, please make a client. Please make your own client. Don't make me have to come through these emulators anymore. I'm so sick and tired of this crashing and we losing progress or losing a PvP battle because BlueStacks just decides to Alt F4 itself. So, smart study. I know you don't watch my videos, nor do you care about me as somebody who plays your game on the internet, but just make your own client, make your own game, make it literally your own executable that plays on the desktop, on the computer, so we don't have to go through these emulators. That's all I ask. And you don't even have to have a search bar for your Astro Guide in Monster Super League 2, as long as you give us a game that runs on the computer. That's all I ask. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Take 2 with hitting the play button. Go. Can he do it? Nope. All right, I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. Holy cow. It was mere a second for you guys, but there was 4 more crashes. I guess that's what I get for opening my mouth to the excuse me, this is BlueStacks, but to the emulator gods and pissing them off, huh? Unbelievable. All right. Well, hopefully we can get through the rest of this without any more crashes, and then I can get through the... I can get through my Champions League video without any problems, but I'm not going to hold my breath anymore. But here we go. Moving on. Get this finally put Light Arthur out there. Not going to hold a candle to Persephone, but, you know, we get to see the raw damage that he'll put out, at least going forward. But as to a reminder, now thinking about it, make sure you guys are in the Champions League, getting your gems, hopefully, for this week. And then we also, with Capture Festivals coming up, we've got, you know, the Easter Bunny coming up, and then an old Astromon that is from the beginning that doesn't come around too often. It might have, I think it came back last year during this time, though. I don't remember, but again... We're so far into this, I can't remember every Capture Festival at this point, but Pinolo is coming back, so that's going to be a good one to pick up, because that is one of the first Astromon to get through with a lot of this, so sure, why not? Let's let it go, let it fly with the Gold Dungeon too. I'm pretty sure the Gold Dungeon was on the daily 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. So it's just out of habit to do it. $2.2 million damage. I don't even think 10% of that was the health of anything in here. If I'm being honest. But we did it anyway. Oh yeah. Let me get this out. I know it's halfway in the video. I should have this at the beginning. Don't do this. If you guys want to sit here and think, well, this gives me 300,000 more gold. Yeah, you got to remember, the 300,000 gold you get once per day is 100 gems. If you used that 300,000 that gold to get you 100 gems, you're literally wasting 100 gems to get back the 100 gems you just spent. So don't do this. Think about the math for a second. This is not worth it even for 300,000 gold. I know like new players might not know that, but I might just make a PSA or something for newer players on my channel to say don't bother doing that, because you're just wasting 100 gems to do that. Again, for those of you who do watch my videos and get through this stuff, just remember, you spend 300,000 gems to slime once. And to get you 100 gems. So spending that money just to do something else again just because you need gold, there is excuse me, there is there are better ways to get gold in the game than spending 100 gems just to get another 300,000 right then and there. I.e., go farm for Super Evolution materials on Extreme for a couple hours and you will easily rack up 300,000 gold. I know that from experience, so trust me on that. Selling gems out there, farming for those Super Evolution materials will get you the gold. And too, if I'm really, if I'm going to get nitpicked for what I say, you can literally just go to Golem's B8 too, and you will make that gold back. So don't be fooled by the, oh, I could reset this for another 300,000 gold. That's 600,000 gold. And yeah, you're net gaining nothing out of that. Let's get our little slime for the day. Oh, or not. All right, see you later. No slime for us today. I can't believe we lost. Leon. It's just a heartbreak, isn't it? With all this power, we still lose. What do we got in here? I thought about going after this one the other day, but yeah, we're just going to refresh this list. I mean, silver borders, I'll take it. I'm actually going to put my Arthur in, because more crowd control. Might as well get my use. Do or die. Yep. Oh, come on. I wanted to poke. Resisted to... Comes out. Oh, you're light, Arthur. Well, damn. And I resisted. But now you just die. So, there we go. I gotta see what level this account was. What level was this guy? Level 47? Yeah, that was a new account. Ish. Free light Arthur at the beginning. I guess I could have scrolled down for that one, but it's fine. Somebody's just burning tickets. Nice, dude. Nice. GG on that one. What else do we got? I think that is it. And what do we got for Dimensional Rift today? It's water. I might run into there later, but this video has gone on long enough, and I think we have done all of the dailies, but there was a couple other things too, I believe they had, but mainly wanted to show off the here we go, accept all feature. We can claim, and we can actually get this one, so win 10 battles and get 20 more energy, so that's not bad. So it's just extra things and more rewards, I guess you would say. But what do we got here? Catch 100 Astromon for 200 that, but what is this? Summon from the special shop 60 times. Oh, right. I think this is, yeah, this, of course. So we come in here. This is the other thing that I understand why they're doing this, because it's kind of following suit with how a lot of other games does it. But yeah, it is what it is. It just makes it so I guess things can run longer, and at least one thing isn't overwritten from the other. So if you want to go back to throwing your hat into this pool for all these Astromon, you can. So, but there we go. So another daily done. I'm gonna get off to get to that Champions League video. Thanks for watching, and again, I will see you in another video.